Las Vegas, Vegas Summer League tipped off Thursday night with a high-profile doubleheader, as the Magic and Rockets and Pistons and Trail Blazers faced off to open the festivities. Let me preface all this with a disclaimer that Summer League isn't necessarily worth overreacting to. It's not the most structured or highest level basketball. There are scant experienced NBA players who take part, and while it sounds a bit reductive, anyone can have a good day. But from a scouting perspective, there's a lot still to be learned and observed about players' tendencies, personalities and skill sets, which is part of what makes Summer League so compelling. The second game, which featured lottery picks Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, and Shaedon Sharpe, was somewhat underwhelming. Sharpe played just 4 minutes after sustaining what the Blazers called a shoulder injury. Ivey had some ups and downs, and Duren caught some lobs. But the first game was much more entertaining, despite an absurd 51 combined fouls, thanks to a marquee matchup between number 1 pick Paolo Banchero and No. 3 pick Jabari Smith Jr., the latter of whom was my top prospect in the draft. Considering the circumstances, those two guys are going to be fascinating comparative foils moving forward. Banchero became a surprise No. 1 choice after the Magic kept their intentions secret, while Smith, who was widely projected to go first to the Magic, wound up falling to the Rockets at No. 3 after the Thunder took Chet Holmgren second. John Locker/API had Banchero ranked second, but I felt pretty strongly about Smith going into draft night, based on his jump shot, defensive profile and elite intangible. I felt he was the best long-term developmental bet in the draft. I still feel that way. But what we saw Thursday does reinforce the generally agreed upon notion that Banchero is better suited to anchor an NBA offense today. To no one's surprise, the number 1 pick generally looked comfortable in his debut, finishing with 17 points, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. He had an excellent first half, hitting several difficult, contested jumpers and making his presence felt as a passer. His combination of sheer size and skill with the ball in his hands makes him a unique prospect, and the confidence he displayed getting to his jumper was a positive sign. The Magic won 91-77, but Banchero did fade in the second half, shooting 1 of 6 from the field after the break.